it's Dave Tach with Polygon. We're here in the thick of the Indie Megabooth. I'm here with Kelly.
Hi.
Hi. She kind of put the whole thing together, so we thought we'd talk to her and get some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. So tell me how this all got started.
So the company I work for is Infrared 5. We're based out of Boston. We do a lot of contract stuff. We work with a ton of game companies. I initially got involved in the indie community in Boston about 2 years ago. And I was helping out with Firehose up on the 6th floor last year, and Eitan had this idea for, why don't we just band a whole bunch of people together and buy out the whole show floor and everyone would have to see us instead of having to come up to the 6th floor. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. He's like, yeah, but I don't want to do any work for it. I was like, well, I would love to do the work for that. I would love to organize it. And it just sort of spiraled, I guess, out of control from there. The first time we had 16 companies. So there's a lot that you sort of learn at the same time where people are like, well, how do we get carpet? How do you get tables? Where do these things come from? And we had some people who had some experience, but it was a lot of sort of trial and error. Then for the second time around, we had a really big post-mortem. We took a lot of information that the companies had suggested from the first time around, implemented it this time. So now we're sort of in the growing pain stage where how do you get, especially 30 people who are running studios. It's not just 30 developers or 30 artists, it's 30 people who have very strong opinions about how things should be done. The thing is with the indie community is that what happens is people don't compete with each other. They have strong opinions, but they all want what's best for the community and they all want what's best for everyone. There's a lot of groups that even joined just because they wanted to meet other developers and they wanted to meet other indies and sort of see what people are doing and talk to them and get ideas from them. And so we have a lot of people, that, like Corey Schmidt had done our logo, that people have friends that are in these other sort of industries and we can call on them and say, hey, would you love to help us out? So normally, however much you would pay for somebody to design a logo for you, someone's like, I love the indie community and I'd love to help you out. So we spend months planning this basically. Probably like 2 weeks after the show, we're going to get an email from the organizers to say, hey, do you guys want to do it for East? And it sort of starts the whole thing over again.